Frida, an animal-themed nail artist and cocktail waitress, leads a seemingly ordinary life. But that all changes when she's invited to an exclusive event on a private island, hosted by Slater King, a reclusive billionaire tech mogul who recently stepped down as CEO for unspecified past misdeeds. Alongside her close friend Jess, Frida soon finds herself entangled in a web of luxury, manipulation, and sinister forces that threaten to destroy everything she knows. The island appears like paradise, a luxurious getaway surrounded by endless blue seas and exotic beauty. Slater's guests are a curated mix of the wealthy and powerful, from a famous photographer to a chef with culinary skills that rival the finest restaurants. Yet beneath the surface, something darker lurks. The women are treated with lavish rooms, designer gift bags, potent hallucinogens, and high-end meals, all prepared by the talented Cody. But it doesn't take long for Frida to sense something is wrong. Slater, charismatic and charming, seems to have a strange hold over those around him. His assistant, Stacy, immediately confiscated their phones, as if shielding something from prying eyes. The guests, including Slater's friends and business partners, seem to all be in on the secret. But what exactly is it? Frida clashes with Sarah, a reality TV star who seems intent on winning Slater's affections, while Jess begins noticing disturbing lapses in memory. The local workers, all sporting the same snake tattoo, behave strangely, and Frida has unsettling encounters with a maid who seems to know her and calls her Red Rabbit. As the days go by, the paranoia intensifies. Jess is bitten by a snake during a wild night of partying, and soon after she confides in Frida that something terrible is happening. She doesn't trust the others, feeling the threat looming closer. But Frida, intoxicated by the foolishness of the island and the attention she's receiving for the first time in her life, brushes aside Jess's concerns. Reluctantly, Jess agrees to stay, but Frida's instincts tell her something much more sinister is unfolding. The night before, strange visions had begun to plague her, fleeting flashbacks of events that didn't make sense, memories that were fading too quickly. The mystery deepens when Frida stumbles upon a cottage filled with identical red gift bags. She meets the maid again, who persuades her to drink from a mysterious bottle labeled as snake venom. Frida's reality begins to warp as she experiences disturbing flashes of forgotten memories, memories that start to form a chilling picture of what's really happening on this island. At breakfast, the women are told the men will be fishing, but when Frida notices Jess is missing, she becomes alarmed. None of the other women seem to recall Jess, and even Sarah, who had been close to her, denies she was ever there. Confused and desperate, Frida begins to doubt her own sanity. But Sarah finds a lighter with Jess's name on it, forcing Frida to confront the truth. Jess had been there, and whatever is happening on this island, it's all connected. Frida and Sarah's search leads them to a horrifying revelation. The red gift bags contain perfume made from a rare flower native to the island, a flower whose scent erases memories. The venom, they discover, is an antidote to the flower's effects, and it can restore what's been lost. In a desperate bid to save themselves, Frida convinces Sarah to drink the venom. Slowly, Sarah's memories return, and with it, the horrifying truth about what's happening to them. The women on the island, including Frida and Jess, were brought here to be systematically assaulted by the men, their memories erased each time, leaving them vulnerable and powerless. But not all of them are willing to stay silent. Frida and Sarah, their memories fully restored, work together to awaken the other women. Camilla, the aspiring app developer, and Heather, the lawyer, are also able to recall their horrifying experiences. But the revenge they seek will come at a high price. Chaos erupts when Camilla stabs Tom, one of the men, to death with rage, while Heather injures Vic. But as the violence escalates, the men fight back. Stan, Slater's cold-hearted security guard, fatally shoots Heather. Slater, now fully aware that the women are regaining their memories, retaliates by murdering Camilla and fleeing to the safety of his villa. As the bloodbath continues, Frida faces off against Stacy, Slater's assistant, who prefers ignorance to the truth. In a fight for survival, Frida is forced to kill Stacy to protect herself and the others. Sarah, armed with Stacy's gun, takes down Stan, while Frida and Sarah take matters into their own hands. But even as they fight their way out, Frida is trapped in Slater's villa, where the dark truth of her past comes to light. Frida had been on the island the year before, when Slater and his friends took advantage of her, erasing her memories and leaving her broken. The maid's recognition of her had been a clue. Frida was Red Rabbit, a name she'd been given because of the red nail polish she wore that year. Frida, filled with rage and a thirst for justice, laces Slater's vape with the same perfume that erases memories, hoping to do to him what he did to them. The scent works its magic, and Slater, disoriented and panicked, loses all recollection of his crimes. In a moment of vulnerability, he slips and knocks himself unconscious as the villa begins to catch fire. Frida and Sarah escape, leaving Slater behind, but ensuring he'll never remember the horror he's caused. The remaining men are left to perish in the flames as the island collapses around them. Months later, Slater finds himself disoriented and confused at another high-profile gala. His therapist, Rich, encounters him once again, and the two discuss the past, though Slater remains unaware of the horrors he's left behind. What Slater doesn't know is that Frida, now married to him and CEO of his company, has orchestrated the arrest of Rich for his role in the atrocities on the island. As the gala continues, Frida stands at the center of it all, no longer the victim, but the architect of Slater's downfall. The power has shifted. Frida is in control now, and justice is finally being served. From victim to victor, Frida's journey is one of survival, revenge, and the quest for justice. And as the gala carries on, one thing is clear. In the end, the ones who once erased her memories will never forget her name. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. We appreciate your support and look forward to bringing you even more exciting videos in the future. Stay tuned for our next upload, while we value your support.